So what would they do? Make the tattoo and oops, like they would fuck it up at the end.
Change it up.
Yeah.
No, change it.
Have like a fucking face and make
Exactly.
the face like this.
You know
No,
what?
that's not your tattoo.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
All right. So WWE headed to trial for copying wrestlers' tattoos for video games. So
What?
Yeah,
this is when
I kind of get this.
this is when graphics get too realistic.
Yeah. This is when
That
there's a
there's
problem,
even
man.
a question about this is my artwork being displayed in a game.
Copywritten
I want
artwork.
money for it.
Oh my god.
All right. This is how I'm gonna just do this quick. This is how I feel about it. Like, all right, you put a tattoo on somebody. Is that copyrighted work of art on your body?
Yes.
I've never heard of it being something that you can like sell. Like,
I'll
all
give
right.
you an example, but go ahead.
Well, they said that they were selling tattoo sleeves
Mm-hmm.
as like for like their wrestlers for customers to buy.
Halloween.
Yeah.
And that's marketing the artwork exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But none of that artwork is like a logo of any sort, any copyrighted infringing like material on it. So like when CM Punk had
Cobra.
like the Cobra
Pepsi.
and the Pepsi logo
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like that, I understood, okay, you
Yeah.
can't put that in the game. And they said, we can't put that in the game. Those are copyrighted images.
Mm-hmm.
Now, lines of war, whatever
Yeah,
it is,
tribal
tribal
tattoos.
tattoos.
all that
Skulls,
type of
tribal
thing.
tattoos.
Like these are all like known in the tattoo. Like people have a book of this stuff, and I've seen boats, I've seen anchors. Like I can't do an anchor now because somebody did an anchor. Like tattoos are a certain different type of thing.
Yeah.
And the fact that it is on his body, and their argument was, we're marketing his persona as a WWE character. And his character has these tattoos on it. Now, if you didn't have a problem and you weren't getting paid for him having those tattoos on TV every week,
Exactly.
why would you get paid for having it in a video game?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That doesn't make
You
sense.
should
to
be
me.
asking for royalties every time he comes out on stage.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, yeah, if it was like your prize piece and that's your thing and you copyrighted that character or
Yeah, if
something
it's your
like that,
personal logo and you
Then-
have it here, I get it.
then it's your art.
If it's just some fucking
But a
shit-
tattoo, you got paid for that tattoo
Exactly.
pretty handsomely.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't no $100 tattoo.
Nope.
So I don't know if this will actually lead to any more money. If it does, then
Can you
it's gonna-
copyright a
It's gonna
tattoo?
be weird.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's-
How would you go about it?
That's
Not
it's-
just a tattoo. No, I don't think. I've never
I
heard
don't know.
of it.
I've never heard of it either. That's what I'm asking.
if it's an actual like logo.
Because there's a style.
Yeah.
All right.
There's certain styles of tattoos.
I remember going to Comic-Con, and J. Scott Campbell was one of the artists who did Gen 13 and
Yeah.
X-Men and stuff like that. I was waiting in line to get an autograph from him, and I remember this one guy was waiting in line. He's like, "Oh, is this the J. Scott Campbell line?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Does he do commission work?" I'm like, "I'm sure he does, but like, what are you trying to get done?" He's like, "Oh, I want him to design, do one of his characters."
What's
for a
that?
tat. I'm like, "Oh," I'm like, "Shit." At first, I thought like, "Damn, that's actually a good idea, man." Shit.
yeah.
I wonder how much you would charge for that. He's one of my favorite artists, so I'm like, all right, cool. But then I'm thinking like, damn, like whatever character he gets, like it's copywritten, though, right?
Well, it depends on if it's like, oh, draw Spider-Man for me.
Right.
Okay, he can draw it, but
Well, he did-
No one's making money off it. Like he's making
Right.
money off drawing it. Yes.
Right.
But they're not putting that into anything that's actually garnering more money.
Right. It's not like he drew up the that particular picture to put into a comic book or anything.
Right.
Because the guy that did that Smash Brothers piece, I actually asked him about a Sonic the Hedgehog piece that he did. He was like, "No, I can't sell this because it's going into a comic book."
Yeah.
Ah.
Because it's marketed that
It's
way.
marketed. And it's
Exactly.
also copywritten.
Yeah. So if he
So
drew
for the
like
instance that it was drawn, in other
Right.
words.
Yeah.
Right.
Like if he drew a Spider-Man and said, "Oh, I'm gonna draw this Spider-Man comic and sell it to you to put on you," somewhere.
Yeah.
But then that guy was like, "I'm gonna sell this fucking comic book for a lot of money."
Damn.
And it's J. Scott Campbell's Spider-Man rendition. I'm like, "Nah, you can't do that because then
Yeah.
there's lawsuits coming
Yeah.
for
Right.
that because you're making bank off
Because
it."
it wasn't commissioned by Marvel.
Damn.
But these tattoos have been in games before.
Yeah.
Like it's because it was
Yeah.
blurrier. Like, come on,
That's
come on.
fucked up though, because if they lose the lawsuit, man, they're
It's
gonna
gonna
have to.
change shit.
They're gonna I have to pay a lot, man, because there's a lot of games. Like you just said, there's a lot of games.
So what would they do? Make the tattoo and oops, like they
Yeah.
were fucking up at the
Change
end.
it up.
Yeah.
No, change it.
Have like a fucking face and make the
Exactly.
face like this.
You know
No,
what-
that's not your tattoo.
You know what they
That's
could
not
do?
your tattoo. It's different.
They could blur it out,
That's
too.
ridiculous.
Yes.
What if they blurred it?
It should be a black blotch on your arm. Just a big black blotch. You're like, that's not your
Got to
tat.
dumb down those graphics. Got to make that shit
That's
blotchy.
terrible.
Got to dumb them
Blur,
down.
blur it out.
Too realistic.
A sensor bar.
So I mean, I understand
I don't know,
like
man.
the need to try and make money, but I mean, I don't know if that's gonna work. For
It's
this.
like, come on.
I don't
It
know
is
if it's
dumb,
gonna
man.
work.
Come on.
It is a little too crazy.
Like Goldberg's iconic fucking tattoo. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
This world is too.
We can have that right now.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
This world is too
Well, the
super
Mike
happy,
Tyson
man.
on your
It
face.
also goes to another level of like, okay, so are you saying you own me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
And
you
they
don't
do.
own me.
they actually
Well,
do.
no,
though.
he's saying they own Orton.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if I draw a tattoo on Orton, I don't own Orton. He's not a piece of paper for me that I own.
Yeah.
Because in fact, he
He
paid me to
paid
put the
for it.
tattoo on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be selling like. Listen, if they were selling the tattoo in the game and they were making money off the tattoo,
Right.
I'm like,
Right.
okay, yeah, that's kind of you're kind of.
It makes sense.
You're making money off this person's work.
Right.
But if it's just on the body that you put it on and you have no control over what
It's
happens
just a
after that.
character. That's what a character looks like.
When that person leaves your tattoo parlor, whatever they do in their career is up to them.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah.
You've
If
already
it's in a
paid,
if it's in
signed.
a if it's in a movie and they can't cover that tat and they just say, hey, let's use the tattoo.
Right.
They're not making Hollywood money off that tattoo for the rest of eternity.
If anything, publicity. But
Yeah, at
other
least
than-
that.
that's
At least
about it.
like put the name of the person who did
Yeah.
the tats and be
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
with that.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah,
Be like, yo, somebody did this. You
Little
want this?
advertising.
Do that.
yeah.
Ink Master.
But yeah, I think it's silly, man. This world is too happy.
I will sue you.
That's too much.
Let me get
Too
that
much
money.
with
Let
it.
me get that money.
Too much. You gotta
Listen,
relax.
I want that money, but I ain't gonna sue nobody for some
yeah,
bullshit.
man. It's gotta
I'm
make
gonna just
sense.
run up to people and start writing on them.
Yeah.
You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. That's
You wipe it
mine
off. I
now.
sue you.
I stabbed you with an ink pen.
I own
mine.
you. You go on TV, I'm getting some royalties because I put some shit on your arm. What? What sense does that make?
Now, if she messed up the tattoo, would she still want those royalties?
Yo, man. Yo, some bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go.
Well.